All right, hello and welcome back to the show. Today we've been talking with Larry Lerner, owner and operator of Artis Business Management Group, and we've talked about a ton of topics. So excited, looking forward to your new book, and we've gone through some great real-life cautionary tales, procrastination, investor behavior, and then also decision-making.
You know, Dennis, I've been on your show probably about 15 times now, and I always love coming on. And we always have these very polite, peaceful conversations.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Once and for all, I want to really lay something on the table with you.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm a really conservative guy. I don't want people to lose money. I want people to get a decent rate of return. I keep hearing all these objections and this garbage about, you sell annuities? Annuities are terrible. They're bad. How can you do this? Once and for all, let's get all this on the table.
Well, I think, in my humble opinion, I think when it comes to annuities are, they're kind of like vanilla. They don't have the same appeal that some other options for money have.
I mean, I hear all of these horrible things about, annuities, the commissions are horrible, the fees are enormous, it's going to cost me a lot of money. Wait a minute, I've sold annuities in the past that have a 7% bonus. So we write the annuity for $100,000, they're immediately credited with $7,000. So now they have 107 working. Where did it cost the client money? What harm did I do to this client?
I think that there's just a ton of misinformation, and I think that the people that don't like the product pick and choose their set of facts and and put things out there with with misinformation.
I fail to understand what is so bad about a guaranteed rate of return, a lifetime stream of income that I can't outlive, right? If I live to be 120 years old, the check is still going to be in the mailbox, correct?
Correct.
I participate in market gains, but in a market crash like we had one in 02 and in 07, where the market just tanked, what happened to the annuity owner?
Depending on the product, nothing.
Okay, explain it to me like I'm a 3-year-old. What is terrible about these?
I really think that there are folks that really play off misinformation, that any product can be used incorrectly, and sometimes they have been, but on its face, an annuity product is a great, safe alternative for clients' money.
Well, in my upcoming book, I'm going to have a chapter where I pretty much unload about all of the myths and the untruths about annuities. And I haven't quite decided what the title of that chapter should be.
As long as it's not the one we talked about off camera.
We did talk about one off the camera, and you're telling me I can't use that.
No, I will say that I think having a chapter on myths, because there is so much misinformation that's put out there by people with agendas, and hidden or not so hidden agendas, giving advice and putting suggestions out there really with an agenda. I
truly believe that the people that are the biggest opponents of these safe, boring, conservative annuities are the very people that have an agenda of selling something else that they make a lot of money off of, and they continue to get the client to keep reinvesting and reselling, and what we sell is not very exciting. It's a little bit on the boring side. I do see one negative to the annuities.
What's that?
Okay, if you don't keep the annuity past the cash surrender period, you can lose some money. So it's very simple. Don't buy the annuity if you think that you're going to need to get a hold of that money within 5 years.
You have to match
it for the long. You have to. You know what it's called in our business? It's called something called suitability. Is the product that we're selling suitable for that particular client? If I have a 25-year-old that is going to buy a home. No, the annuity is not the product for that person because they're going to need to pull that money out to have their down payment. So no, suitability says we don't sell it to that person. But the 55-year-old that wishes to put the money away for their retirement, and they say, okay, at 70 years old, at 75 years old, that money better be there. That's my client. And it's a perfect product for that person. And get me a decent rate of return, but don't you dare lose my money. That's how I feel about it.
It is a fine solution in so many situations.
Good, we finally got this cleared. Thank you.
You're welcome. So with that being said, so Larry, now we've talked a lot of great topics. We've talked about the book. If I'm out in your neck of the woods, if I'm out there in California, how do I get in touch with you?
Call me or come and see me. I'm out in Woodland Hills. I'm also in Carlsbad. We have 2 offices. But you can reach us through our website, abmginc.com. Very simple. Easy to get us.
Just drop you a note and we'll get in touch.
Yeah, it's Artis Business Management Group. We're around.
All right, well, that's our time for today. So don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, where you can get up-to-date financial news and insights from the top insurance and financial professionals in your area. You also can start the conversation by using the hashtag ROTM, and you can watch full episodes of the show at rightonthemoneyshow.com. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.